What is up, YouTube? Welcome to this Flash episode review. So we had the attack on Central City. This is something which we saw in the future. We had this headline, Gorilla City attack thwarted, but we ended up getting some CGI gorillas walking forward, standing on a cliff, and then Savitar turns up and fights Grodd. So this huge battle we were expecting ended up simply in a result from single combat. So basically the same, really, kind of, as the previous episode. Now, I kind of think that they focused too much on the Team Flash and not having this huge battle, which I think is a huge letdown. Why build this up when they're simply just going to have a dull single combat fight, which I don't know if it was my TV or not, but Savitar just looked pretty crap. He didn't look the distinguished from the rest kind of gorilla that he did in the previous episode, and the CGI didn't really seem that well done. It seemed like it was a bit better in the trailers for this episode, which I'm not sure why. I don't know, that could be down to my TV. Now, what I thought was really funny was the Friend Day, and I love seeing the differences that we have on Earth 19 or any other Earth towards our own. I thought it was really funny, and the jokes on the cards were pretty cool, and I loved seeing HR have fun and Tom Cameron play a really fun take on his character. But we got Harrison Wells, who really doesn't like HR at all. He really just does not seem to like him one bit, and I felt that they were trying to push him to more of a bully role. It doesn't suit him. He's more of a tortured genius, I think, more than anything, and that is what we saw this previous season. So it's a bit upsetting to see that, but he fit more into that role later on in the episode. Maybe the writer thought, well, actually this is a bit too harsh. And it was a bit weird that, well, he was lying about dying or alluding to dying, which just isn't good at all. And I don't think that's something really that Harrison Wells would actually do. So, bit of a weird one with the characterisation this episode. But I find it weird that we've got these Valentine's episodes a week later. Like, on Arrow, are we going to have him shooting heart arrows everywhere like Cupid? I'm not going to put that past them. I'm not going to say that because it might actually happen. But it was a very weird episode, this one. Maybe I would have liked it more if there wasn't the hype, if we didn't see these sick posters of Gorilla City and all that. But I feel like maybe I hyped it up too much myself, because, well, it's TV, and what are they going to do? They can't really do this on a TV budget. I mean, Savitar looks like fucking shit when he goes into the Speed Force. It looks awful. So there is that. But now that attack is thwarted, you couldn't really have him die, Grodd that is, because, well, you want to keep him on. You can't have Grodd, like a character like that, die. And they can maybe use him in future episodes. So, which is probably what they're going to do. It'll be a great event thing. Grodd's back, and he means business. But I kind of thought that we would get the Accelerated Man this episode, and we'd see like a huge team of speedsters to take down this army. Again, maybe that was me putting too much on this, but I kind of feel like the resolution of this episode fell incredibly flat, which is a very, very sad thing indeed. But we've got the Wrath of Savitar next, and Wally is seeing visions of Savitar, and it's not looking good. So are we going to see him kind of have to pay his dues for being given these powers? Is this what's going to happen? Is Wally going to have to actually pay the piper, so to speak, like the rest of the Husk thing kind of people who got their powers and then they had to kind of service for Savitar and Alchemy, who obviously doesn't really exist anymore. So I'm a bit worried that they're going to turn into Wally West evil kind of thing. Is he going to tell everyone that he's seeing these weird visions, or are these visions just a actual kind of ploy, kind of a trick? But who knows? So that's it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.